The Pinball Enterprise, and I started putting the base coat on, but first I wanted to show the impulse deck before I go a little bit further. I took AV's epoxy sculpt and I resculpted the back here on the back. If you can see right here, it's a little lumpy. I got to put a little bit of putty on here just to smooth that out. But anyway, I had to put the white base coat on so I could actually see what I missed, because it was black, and it also was a primer to darken up the impulse deck, so you can see the two little basically red lights that come out for the impulse. And I had to put the white on so I could see where I need to fix. So just a little bit of putty, and I'll get that on there and sand that smooth. But for the impulse deck, I took a piece of paper, I cut out the impulse decal, and I traced it on there, and I took double-sided tape and put them on there just for a template, so I can take a knife and pop them off. And I'm going to spray the base coat on, and what I'm going to do is actually build up the outside layer. That way you don't have to scribe nothing. You're basically making the paint be the panel line, if you will. But anyway, there is that. I wanted to show that before I got any further. And I went ahead and started painting the base coat, which when I paint white, I always use not necessarily this brand, but I use white primer. And you know, it don't really matter what brand you want to use. You know, Ace here works just fine, but the white primer makes it a flat finish, and that's fine. And I know a lot of people are going to say, you know, what about it yellowing? It'll be a long time for that to happen if you use a white primer, and if you seal it with Future. And Future is going to be applied to this after I get it all painted, because then we're going to put on a lot of decals. And so anyway, I'm going to do that. One thing is, I finished most of sanding the seams. There's a couple little spots where I need to fix, but I want to leave some of them off because the decals are actually going to be a filler for some of the seams. That way, when you put all the decals on, the Aztecs will hide a lot of the seams, and it'll just be simplified as that. There's probably some other things I need to paint, like I think somewhere around here, I think it's supposed to be yellow. I'm going to paint as I go along with the decals, because I'm going to follow the instruction sheet, and then wherever I need to, you know, wherever I'm working on, if I need to paint that, I can focus on that, and then I'll work my way out. But anyway, we are taking shape on the Pinball Enterprise. The Devil's Anvil, I almost done assembly with that. I actually got the track on, which are single pieces, but I did get all the road wheels, got the little bracket things that go in between the wheels. Mud flaps, got them on, and basically down to, I need to put on the little gun and maybe a tow hooks or something like that, and that's pretty much it on that. And then we can start painting, and I gotta go find out what I was told what color it is, and I gotta go check my messaging and see which one it is, and I will let everyone know what we're going to paint the Devil's Anvil. But very fun. I think this is one of the cooler designs. I think it fits perfectly in between the King Tiger and the I want to say the mouse, you know. But anyway, I think that's just a cool looking tank. My only really complaint with that would be the filter back here. Take that out, and you know, tank be worthless. But you know, that's just me. But anyway, very cool. I got a little bit of a flash I got to finish getting off, like you can see on the track there. But just little things just got to pick at, you know. But anyway, I want to try to get the flash done, and then hopefully get the last of my primer onto that, and then we can start painting, hopefully very, very soon. But anyway, that's a quick update. I wanted to show everyone that before I get along, because sometimes I get immersed in it and I forget what I have done, and this is how I update what I am building for everyone else. Anyway, the Devil's Anvil, it's getting constructed, and we'll get it probably in primer in a couple days. And I want to show the Enterprise before I actually got a tad bit further. But anyway, that's what I've got going on today, so stay tuned for the next exciting episode.